Hi, everybody. This is Lydia Middleton, your ASIST Executive Director. I hope everybody is having a good either summer or winter, depending on the hemisphere that you are in. Here on the East Coast of the United States, we are wrapping up what's been a really very nice summer, but I won't be sad when the weather turns cooler and it becomes fall. As you might imagine, we have a lot going on right now. The annual meeting is now about, see, August, September, 2.5 months away. So it still seems kind of far away, but there is so much going on. The early bird deadline just passed. We have 462 people registered between the in-person and the virtual meetings. So if you haven't registered yet, please get your registration in. If you are planning to come to Bangkok and haven't gotten a hotel room yet, please do that because we definitely want to make sure everybody that wants a room gets a room, and we are starting to run out of rooms. So important that you get your room booked. We have 119 new members in ASIS so far as a result of the annual meeting. So welcome to all of you who are new. Hopefully you'll be able to attend an ASIS Welcome Wednesday and learn more about the association that way. But for everybody that's coming to Bangkok, I really look forward to seeing you or meeting you in a couple of months. It's going to be an amazing meeting. I think it'll be a record breaker again this year. We wrapped up in June the Information Science and Special Libraries Conference. The first one of those was a great success held in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and planning is already underway for the 2027 meeting, which will take place in Denver, Colorado. So please keep an eye out for announcements about that. And soon we will be going out with a call for proposals for that meeting. So be on the lookout in your email. Also coming up, the President's Lecture. This is an annual event started a couple of years ago. It is a lecture by a distinguished member of our community. There is no cost to attend, whether you're an ASIS member or not, but you do have to register. So please check in this Inside ASIS for the link to register. Get registered. That way you can be sure you get the Zoom link to get into the meeting on September 15th. So don't forget to do that. We had two very successful ASIS meetups in Korea in the last couple of weeks. The DCMI conference was held the first week in Seoul and first week in August in Seoul, and during the IFLA conference, which was the second week in August, we met up in Busan. So we had ASIS meetups at both of those events. It was great to see everybody who was in Seoul for DCMI and in Busan for IFLA. So we hope to continue to do those sorts of events whenever we're able to travel to different venues and bring people together. Committee appointments have been made, but I have not sent out those emails yet. So I will be doing that in the next few days. So if you volunteered for a committee, keep an eye on your email. I will get those appointments out as soon as possible. If you are already on a committee, I'll be sending out reminders of the duration of your term to let you know when your current term is up if you're already on a committee. So keep an eye out for that. As noted elsewhere in this Inside ASIS, we have reopened the continuing education scholarship applications. The continuing education scholarships are intended for mid-career professionals who are pursuing continuing education, so non-degree based courses, either offered by a professional association or by a university or a for-profit company that further the individual's education in their chosen field. So we had several applications in the previous iteration when the deadline was in August, but none of those qualified under the guidelines for the scholarship. So we're reopening it and start all over again. Keep in mind, decisions on that won't be made until October at the earliest. So if your course begins before then, you need to be sure you have the funds in hand to pay for your course, and don't count on the scholarship to get started. And then hopefully you will be able to get scholarship funding. But if your course is before the middle to end of October, please make sure you already have your own personal funds to fund it, and then hopefully you'll get reimbursed by the scholarship if you get selected. SIG and chapter annual reports and budgets are due soon. We will be sending out the draft budget templates to SIGs and chapters this week, so please keep an eye out for that if you are a SIG or chapter leader. We are also on the hunt for SIG and chapter chairs elect. So please consider being a leader in your component group. It's a great stepping stone to other volunteer and leadership opportunities within ASIS, and also greatly enhances your CV if you are looking to demonstrate leadership in any capacity. We really recommend service in a leadership capacity on a SIGR chapter as a great way to get more involved in ASIS. The last piece of news I think I have for you, I'm sure there's more, but the last one I can think of is, as most of you know, our previous membership staff member, Marlo Russell, left ASIS in end of July, and her replacement has been hired and will be starting this coming Monday. So I will send out an email announcing that individual's contact information and everything else on Monday. So keep an eye out for that coming soon. That is most of what's going on. As you can imagine, there are many other things going on, but those were the most important things I wanted to make you aware of. Of course, annual meeting front and center in pretty much everything we're doing right now. So if you have anything related to annual meeting or things associated with that, if it's meeting related, reach out to meetings@asis.org. If it's registration related, reach out to registration@asis.org. And pretty much anything else you can send to either me, which is lmiddleton@asis.org, or info@asis.org. That pretty much covers the gamut. And of course, membership is always still membership@asis.org. So anything we can do to help you, please let us know. Anything you want to tell us about how we can do things better or that you need to know from us, we are more than happy to support you in any way we can. So don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.